Good morning, everybody. Hi. I'm going to just give everyone a few seconds to hop on here. I am so excited to kick off day one of our new Rep Quick Start. I am Blair Sells. I am the leader here of Team Uplift, and I'm just really thrilled that you guys are hopping on today, learning a little bit more about how to jumpstart your business even in this crazy time, all right? If you are watching this later, because I only do these every other month or so who knows what it's gonna be like in the world the next time that I do this new Rep Quick Start. But for those of you watching a replay, we are in like the third week of social distancing right now with COVID-19. And it's kind of a weird time, right? But it is and it isn't. I mean, there's really no better time than right now to start this new venture. So I'm really excited for you guys. We're going to talk over the next 3 days about how to, number one, commit to your business. That's what today's all about. Day two, tomorrow, we're going to talk about our launch and what that looks like. And it's going to look a little different right now, right? But we're going to go through all of that. And then our third and final day on Wednesday morning, we're going to talk about momentum and carrying that activity forward, okay? All right, so we've got people jumping on. Like I said, I'm Blair Sells. I live in Colorado. We are quarantining in our mountain house right now, so it's been kind of a blessing in disguise that we've been able to be here. We usually are in the middle of baseball season right now, and it's really sad. I've got two boys. They are 7 and 10, and they're missing their baseball friends and their buddies, but we're making the best of it, just like you guys are. So I have been a rep with Zaya for a little over 2 years now, and I can say without a doubt that you guys are in the right place at the right time, even if it doesn't feel like it right now. I'm proud of you for being brave, for signing up in a time where things are a little uncertain. You get kudos from me for that, okay? So we are going to be hopping on every morning, 10 a.m. right here in Team Uplift. I will also pin these 3 videos in the announcements, okay? So you can find them later, reference them. Also, the outline that I put together, I posted day one here in Team Uplift. I will go ahead and put that in the comments when we're done here as well. All right, so before I start any new rep series, anything like that, we always talk about mindset, you guys. That is the number one thing that I can stress to you, especially in a time like today, okay? You've got to have this positive mindset. You've got to know that sometimes things are tough. All right. Right now it's a little bit tough, but that doesn't mean that it's impossible. Doesn't mean that we can't still rock our businesses. Last month, the month of March, our company and this team had our very best month ever. We had our very best month of sales. We had our very best month of new rep enrollments, all of y'all. So you guys, this is a fantastic time. We just have to treat it a little bit differently. This is by far the best job that I've ever had. And I say job in quotes because it doesn't feel like work, but it is work, okay? We can't just post and pray on Facebook and hope that they all come running, all right? That's not gonna happen. So we have to put in the effort. We're gonna talk about what that looks like over the next few days, but you have to know that sometimes you're gonna have crickets. Sometimes you're gonna get no's, and that's okay, all right? So if we can separate ourselves from the results and really just have our blinders on, focus on our personal business, focus on doing what we do best as Zaya reps, as activewear concierge, as personal shoppers, as adding value to our community, then you're gonna be fine, all right? Let me scroll down here. I've got notes so that I don't forget stuff, so don't mind me. All right. So if we're going off of our little outline here, we are covering mindset. Now, next, we're going to cover our why. I feel like this is a topic that gets thrown around a lot and it gets a little watered down. And so we're going to bring it back. We're going to bring it back to the roots today. We're going to bring it back to the nuts and bolts. We're going to talk about why you decided to lock arms with this brand. This is something that you deserve to sit down and take some time to put together today. This is something your business deserves. This is something your community deserves. Because your why is your personal story. You guys, nobody can take that away from you. Nobody. You're going to show up in your community with the other Zaya reps in the US and Canada, and you are going to have your own personal story that differentiates yourself from every other Zaya rep out there. All right, this is your story. Own it. And it's okay for your why to change. That means you're growing. All right, take some time today. Think about why you locked arms with Zaya. For me personally, 2 years ago, I wanted to take my kids on a vacation. That's why I signed up. I didn't care about the compensation plan. I didn't care about the discount. I hadn't even tried a single piece of Zaya, you guys. I didn't even know how to pronounce Zaya. But I signed up because I wanted to earn a little extra spending money to take my kids on a vacation. All right, 2 years, that was 2 years ago. 2 years in, my why has certainly changed. Now with a team of over 4,000 women, we are rocking this business, and I'm so proud of each and every one of you. I'm so proud to call you my teammates and my friends and my business partners. And my why today is I get up every single morning and uplift and empower women of all shapes and sizes and colors and backgrounds to feel strong and confident and sexy and beautiful doing the things that we love to do every single day. So it's okay for your why to change. Own it. That means you're growing. All right. Now we're going to go down to our back office. I'm going to touch on a couple things in our back office today. This is where you are going to find your team numbers, your sales, your order history. This is where you're going to set up events. This is where you're going to place personal orders with your rep discount. So there are lots of tutorials already in Team Uplift. If you go to Unit 1, I tried to put those kind of tutorials and how-tos. So I'm not going to go through all of those today, but there are a couple things that I really wanted to at least focus on, and it's okay if you don't have your computer out right now. But what I wanted you to know first of all is when you sign up, your website, your personal website where people go to shop, has your rep ID number at the end of it. So it's going to say www.myzaya.com/ your rep ID number, whatever that is. Now, that's not fun. That's not easy for anybody to remember. So I want you to go to your back office today, if you haven't done this already, and change that rep ID number to either your name, your social media handle. If you have an LLC or a fitness company or something like that, just make it consistent. And that's going to make it easier for people to find your website and to shop with you, okay? So how to do that is if you go to your back office, which is different than your website. This is myzaya.com/distributor. You're going to log in with your rep ID and your password that you use to set up your account. You can go to my profile and click my website information. Okay, this is where it's going to show your URL with your rep ID, but there's a spot there that you can personalize it with your name. Okay, so go ahead and do that. In this exact same spot, you can also upload a photo. People want to see your pretty face, so go ahead and upload a photo that will be showing on your website, so that when people find your website and they scroll down, they see you and they're like, oh, okay, I know her. That's who I want to shop with. Let's see here. Okay, after you personalize your website, I also wanted to remind you to set up an event in your back office. Your sponsor can help walk you through this, but as we go ahead and talk about our launch, which is what we're going to be covering tomorrow, you're going to want to have an event set up so that your customers can shop through you, through this event, and you can earn Hostess rewards. So as a rep, we can have our own parties open every 30 days. We get Hostess rewards too. If you haven't had a Zaya party yet, if you have never had one with your sponsor or anything like that, you will get Hostess rewards too, just as your hostess would. So you can earn up to 8 half-off items and up to $300 of product credit. All right, and your sponsor can help kind of break that down, but you're going to want an event open so people can shop through you. So in your back office, if you go to events from the home screen, then you will see where you can set this up. And you're going to set it up as an online event. You're gonna fill in all your info. You can call it whatever you want, call it your launch party, Spring in Desire, something like that. And you're gonna wanna make sure that 2 boxes are checked. They should be checked automatically, and they're not, and these are really important. You're gonna wanna make sure that the box that says show on my website is checked. That way when people go to your website, they're gonna see your event that's open. Then you're also going to wanna make sure that the allow shopping box is checked, all right? So make sure both of those are checked. You can leave your event open for 30 days, so you can toggle the dates. If you are not maybe having your launch until, say, next week, you can put the start date as next week, and then it will go out for 30 days from there, but you can kind of edit those dates as you need. Okay, if you have your event set up correctly, you should be able to go to your personal website, click the little shop button at the top, and see your event, all right? And that way people can shop straight through you. There's also a direct link in your back office that you can copy and paste to send people directly to your website to shop under your event, okay? But your upline can go through all of that with you. I just wanna make sure that you have an event open, that you're thinking about that so you can start collecting Hostess rewards. Last but not least, this is a really fun part of your back office as a new rep. You get a $200 shopping spree with your $200 gift card. So I wanna make sure you know where to find that and how to use it. If you are in your back office, under your home page, and on the left-hand column is kind of where you're gonna find all of this, you will see place an order. So if you click that, then you can go up to the top and you'll see gift certificates. This is also where you're gonna find returns and things like that, which we will go over another time. But go ahead and click gift certificate. That will show you in your back office any outstanding gift certificates that are open, and your $200 rep gift card is back there. It has a GC with like a 6-digit number after that. When you go ahead and use that gift certificate, make sure you copy the whole thing, including that GC, and then you can paste it in your gift as a gift certificate at checkout. So a couple things about gift certificates. They don't expire, all right? They act as a rolling promo code. So you do not have to use all $200 right now. If you want to just, buy maybe 1 or 2 pairs of leggings to add to your inventory, you can do that and just type in the amount that you want to apply toward your purchase. And then if there's overage, you select the credit card at checkout to cover the rest. Does that make sense? And again, your sponsor can help walk you through all of that. But that's a really fun way to kind of, build your inventory. I have a couple different points of view on how to use or what to buy with your gift card. So first of all, we come out with new products every Wednesday, if you didn't know that already. And every Wednesday, it's like, oh my gosh, I want this, I want this, I want this. Don't do it. Don't do it. As a new rep, I was like, oh my gosh, I need everything. I need to have all these things to show everybody, and you don't need it all. What I would recommend doing with your gift card is buying some of our staple pieces that didn't come in your starter kit, okay? Like right now, we've got some really great, amazing, we've got our light and tights, we have a pair of joggers, we have an all-star bra, but there are some things in there, or some of our staple pieces that are included, like a bomber bra, all right? We just restocked black bomber bras recently. I would recommend grabbing one of those. Ask your upline too for some of her favorite staple pieces, because a lot of our things are seasonal. A lot of them come in and out of inventory, and you want to be able to, when you're showing and sharing some of your new pieces, you want to make sure that they're in stock for people to buy. That being said, it's also fun to mix it up with a couple fun prints and patterns, because I think those are really good conversation starters, all right? Like our new Viper leggings that just came out. We actually just restocked our white golds not too long ago, so those are kind of fun. So maybe something like that will just get some conversation going would be kind of fun to intermix with your staples for now. All right? Okay, we're going down our list here. Our next thing under commit is your VIP group. Now, a couple things about our VIP group. I love the VIP group. This is kind of where the magic happens. And if you have already had a party with your upline, maybe you were the hostess and you decided to become a rep, talk to your upline about how to use that party group as kind of your existing VIP group, because everybody's already in there. They've already kind of seen a lot of the posts maybe that your sponsor did when you were in that party, and talk to her about how to use that group. If you're kind of starting from scratch, then I really want to stress to you the importance of building an online community, especially now more than ever. We're really, we want those connections. We want those personal relationships. I don't cold message people. And so my business has been built from building relationships with people. And a lot of those are in my VIP group. And they've come from parties. They've come from friends of friends. So I want to just let you know that that's a really important way for you to add value to your community and strengthen those relationships. They're going to see your excitement. They're going to see your favorite pieces. They're going to see what you love to do every day in your Zaya. They're going to see parts of your family if you want them to. They're going to see your authenticity and your vulnerability. I love the connections that I've made in my VIP group. I just am really blessed to have those conversations within that group that sometimes I wouldn't feel comfortable sharing on my big, huge personal platform. A lot of those women have been in there with me since day one, since I first announced my business, and I'm just really grateful for them. So I like to give back. And so think about how you want to build that group, and just know that it's not all about selling. Okay, you guys, we're sharing, we're not selling. And right now we're reaching out to our community to see what they need and what we can provide. All right. That's not to say that you shouldn't be excited to show up for your business. That's kind of the next point I'm going to talk about here. Because your network needs to know that you're open for business. All right. Even in the midst of what's happening right now, it's so important for you to let them know, like, hey, guess what? It's a really uncertain time. Who would have thought that I would have been locking arms with this new activewear company? But guess what? I'm working out from home every single day. I am homeschooling my kids every single day. I'm running my business at home every single day. And I can't think of a better time to start this new activewear business than right now. These are my favorite leggings that I've been working out in. This is my favorite sports bra that I've been working from home in. I love these joggers because when I'm homeschooling my kids and doing all the things around the house, I feel comfy, cozy, put together, something like that. Let them know, like, this is my life right now. This is probably your life too. This is why it makes sense. Come over into my VIP group so we can really, share and relate and just build those relationships. All right. Let's see. Sorry, I put my notes over here. Okay. Teaser post. Now, this might look a little different than it would before COVID-19, but I feel like you want your network to be excited, right? You can let them know, hey, I've got something in the works. Like maybe you just signed up and your starter kit's not here yet and you don't have anything to share. That's okay. While you're kind of building your VIP group and you're getting some content in there and a welcome message and a group picture and things like that, you can put a teaser post on your personal page and just, let people know something new's in the works. It's a crazy time, but this is not a crazy thing, and just get them excited. I remember when I because I was working for another direct sales company at the time when I signed up for Zaya, and so I had to keep those very separate. And so my teaser really was me hopping on live on my personal page and letting people know, like, hey, guess what? I'm adding an extension of myself in the health and wellness space. I'm adding a line to my Girl Boss resume. I can't wait for you to hear more about it. Let me know if you would like a link to my my little private group where we're going to all stay connected. And it was great. It was just easy, short, to the point. And it just kind of let people know, like, oh, okay, piqued their interest a little bit. I didn't even have my starter kit yet, but I was trying to funnel people over to that VIP group so that I could take my business off of my personal page and really connect with my people over in that group. So think about that. Okay, schedule our launch. We're almost done, you guys. schedule launch. You don't have to wait for your starter kit to come to schedule your launch. You don't have to wait till the end of this pandemic to schedule your launch, all right? Now, most of the time I would recommend having an in-person and an online launch. Obviously, we can't do that right now. So you're really gonna focus your efforts on building this VIP group, this online community, so that you can launch your business there. So when we're talking about setting that event up in your back office for your launch, make sure that you lock down a date and let people know in your VIP group, like, hey, my starter kit, I just tracked it. It should be here on Friday. I can't wait to do a live unboxing of my, my gear, show you what I got in my kit. Maybe start getting them prepared to see some of your favorites. Get them prepared to be excited about our Wednesday releases every single week. That's amazing. So kind of think about how you want to launch your business in your VIP group. Get that scheduled, get it on the calendar. Don't wait for the end of this new normal, because this is our normal for quite some time, you guys, and we're gonna make do and we're gonna power through, and it's gonna be amazing. All right, don't wait. Okay, while you're waiting for your kit to come, learn about our best sellers. Talk to your sponsor about some of our best-selling pieces. We have some really great resources here in Team Uplift under Unit 1 with some staple pieces. And also there's a video that my upline, Chrissy, did last summer, just showing a lot of our, just fit and feel and performance of our staple gear. So go ahead and watch that video. It's pinned in Unit 1. Last but not least, you guys, get organized. I know it's hard. It is so hard. My kids are literally outside with my husband and my dog. And I was like, do not come inside for 20 minutes. I just shoved them outside. We have to get organized even in the midst of chaos. And I feel like that is the biggest thing. If you can find that, that time to sit down and devote to your business. And I know it might be 10-minute chunks right now. I know it might be 20 if you're lucky. It might be when the kids go to bed and you're tired, but you have to make the time for your business. I don't care what else is going on. You have to make the time, all right? Decide what time you're willing to devote and commit to that time. I always say in this business that our hours are flexible, but they're not negotiable. I know if I want to be where I'm at every single month, I have to put in the work. And that looks different right now. My time, I'm used to my 9 to 3 while my kids are at school, all 6 hours dedicated to my business without interruption. That's not my case anymore. So my time is like an hour here, hour here. Maybe while they're watching a movie, I can get in another hour. And we just have to make do with what we have, all right? And you can do so much for your business in a short amount of time if you're willing, all right? If you have 30 minutes a day, think about who you can reach out to let them know about your new business. Think about scheduling new parties with some of your friends. Talk about all of these things that we can do in just a block, but we have to commit to it, all right? On my outline, I put workspace. This is like a pre-COVID-19. You might have a space at home that is dedicated just for your business. That's not my case right now. Well, I have this blank wall behind me because we just bought this house and I have no like furniture really, but this is my kitchen table where we do our eating and our homework and our everything right now. I don't have a dedicated space. So I know though, when I get out my computer and I sit down at this space, I'm going to put in the work. So you really just have to, wherever that space is, it might be your bedroom, it might be your closet right now, wherever you can just get away for a few minutes, try and kind of make that your space coming back to every day. Business cards I put on here in Team Uplift in Unit 1. There are some resources for business cards. Go ahead and get those ordered. And I feel, well, mine are on my phone. I have one of those cases that opens up and I have my business cards inside because like when we're out for hikes and things like that, except not right now, but, and people are like, oh my gosh, I love your leggings. Where'd you get those? It would be so easy to just take my card out and give it to them. So, get your cards ordered because things will return to, we will be able to do business as usual soon. All right. And then last but not least, Facebook groups. There are so many Facebook groups, you guys. Don't get bogged down in the scroll, all right? Here in Team Uplift, this is anybody on my downline who wants business building practices, tips, things like that. Zaya Gals, that is my upline Chrissy's larger group page. That's a great place to search threads for different things. Zaya Life is all of our upline. Natalie, that's her larger team page. And so I like to add people to that group too because, well, she used to be able to go to the warehouse every Wednesday and try on all of our new releases for us. She can't do that right now, but I know we will be able to eventually. So those are kind of the 3 groups that I add people to. And then Zaya Marketing Designs is also a good one. That's a really great place that you can look for different graphics, different ideas, things to do in your VIP groups, sizing, styling, and don't forget to use the search bar to look for things, all right? Like if you're wanting bra sizing for somebody who's a 34D, type in 34D in the search bar and see what pulls up. There are going to be so many threads, photos, all of those really great resources, but you have to utilize the search to find them, okay? I think that's it. Tomorrow we're going to talk about our launch. I'm so excited. And just let me know what questions you have. Reach out to myself or your upline. And we've got this. We're all in this together. Again, I am so proud of you for jumping in a time where things are uncertain. You are brave. You kick ass. You're a rock star. And I'm excited to partner with you. Have a great day, guys.